4. Pharisaism and divorce. 2 cases of divorce have come to my attention, both of which led to the departure of the wives involved from their Reformed churches because the pastors ruled against any legitimate divorce. In the first case, the wife had lived patiently with her husband, who was somewhat prominent in the Reformed community, keeping hidden his very ungodly treatment of her within the family. She had brought a moderate, though substantial amount of money into the marriage, an inheritance. He appropriated all of it, over the years, for various business ventures. Some failed, others did not. In no case was there any repayment, although promised. In anger one night because of her nagging, that is, her rebuke at his extravagance and general lack of thoughtfulness, he crept into his daughter's room and tried to coax and then force her into incest. The daughter, and then the mother, prevented this. He blamed his wife for driving him to this act, because she had made herself unappealing by her violations of his masculine authority and dominion. The pastor ruled that no divorce was possible when the wife consulted him because no adultery, the only supposedly valid ground, had taken place, because successful entrance was not accomplished. It was her duty to return to her husband or else face trial in the church court. She left the church, secured a divorce, and lost all respect for that church. In the second case, the husband, a good amateur car mechanic, quote-unquote, prepared his wife's car for a long weekend rest at their mountain cabin, which was on a narrow, winding and steep mountain road. Anxious to be rid of his wife, he prepared the car for a brake failure on a return trip. Because the cabin was a mess, friends had occupied it recently, she spent extra time cleaning it before resting and decided to stay longer. Thus, before her downward return trip, the brakes were already gone when she barely started out of the driveway, and she stopped immediately. The sabotage became subsequently apparent, and she also discovered the reason for it: the other woman. Her husband, being a, quote, good man, end quote, had not committed adultery. He wanted the other woman legally and properly. Hence, the wife was told that she had no ground for divorce. Of such pastors are the kingdom of Pharisees. The wife left the church and secured a divorce.